The moment you start feeling like you're not doing enough, or you start feeling like you're doing too much, or you start questioning the core of your being, the moment you start feeling like, is this good enough? Am I okay like this? This feels weird. The moment you start questioning those beautiful traits of yours and start feeling like you're doing too much or you're doing less of yourself, then there is a big problem. That is why I'm here to sprinkle all over you some elevating boosts that will help you shift your perspective and put an end to that. Let's dive right in. Welcome and good to see you again. My name is Akorede and you can definitely call me Kore. This talk is just focused on how you can stop feeling guilty, feeling bad about who you are. Two things make people feel bad about themselves. The first thing is the people that you have around you and the perspective you have towards things and you have towards life, which can be influenced and affected by different things, your upbringing, your life experiences. Life in general, it can contribute to you feeling bad about who you are, no matter how good that thing is. And now I'm focusing on good traits that you have that you constantly feel bad about. Like when you're in a gathering of people, when you're talking about those good things that you have in you, you feel bad. You feel bad that you are that person. You feel bad that you have that kind of trait. You feel like that trait is not maybe good enough, or is too much, or it does not fit in. And it's a very sad thing. A trait that you yourself know within you that you're a speck. You know within you that you are awesome, you're magnificent. You know within you that this trait that you carry is the bomb. It can explode a building if it's left there alone. You know what I mean? The first thing is stop feeling bad or guilty about who you are. You try to shrink the good in you. Try to shrink yourself. You try to reduce yourself. You feel like you're too much. You feel like your good does not fit in. So there's different areas that people feel guilty about their good side, about something good in them. First, it could be your personality. Maybe you feel like you're too loud. It's like when you're in an environment, people would notice you firsthand. Why are you feeling bad about that? The Bible says you are a city set upon the hills that can never be hidden. Why are you feeling bad that when you walk into a room, when a room experiences you, they know someone has entered that room? Not that you are being invasive and being annoying with it, but you are a bright presence when you walk into a room. Then when you get to your shake, you feel like, was I too much in that gathering? I was just all over the place. It's okay to be all over the place. So far you're not causing tantrum. A gentle person might not be feeling bad that they are gentle in their corner, because that is what works for them. That is who they are. They are okay with that, being a gentle person in the room. If you're that person that when you walk into a room, everybody knows you're there, it's okay. Because when you are not in that room, people misses you. They want you around. When they're having a gathering, they're having a party, they're having something, they want you to be there because they know you will bring your light to that atmosphere. So why are you feeling bad about that? Sometimes the good in us, we tend to want to shrink it because we don't know if it fits into the world that we live in. We don't know if people are talking bad about us. We don't know if, you don't know, you're overthinking it. Like me, I overthink. And it's okay. If you're a gentle person, you don't talk too much. You start feeling bad, like, that girl is so vocal. She talks confidently. That is hers. That is our good traits. That is our own strength. Your own strength is you're a good observer. And guess one beautiful thing about people who are quiet? When you then speak, oh my God. Not to say that the person that has been speaking is not speaking sense, is not speaking wealth of wisdom. But in the beauty of who you are, that is embraced, that is wonderful. In the beauty of the other person that speaks confidently as well, that is beautiful as well. So don't let anybody make you feel like your good is too good for them, or even you feel like your good is too good to fit in the room. Embrace the good that is in you. Embrace the good of your being. Embrace the core of who you are. God was intentional when he said my voice will sound spiky like this. God was intentional when he said you were going to sound the way you sound. Imagine if all of us sound alike. Do you get what I mean? And guess what? It's not that you don't love these things about yourself. You do love these things about yourself. But the problem is just that you feel like, am I too much? Do I fit in? Am I doing enough? But it is you. It is who you are. It's okay. Love yourself the way you are. Be confident to show off that beauty that is you. God knew what he was doing when he made you the way you are. Maybe you like things in a particular way and other people don't like it that way. You start feeling bad like, I hope they'll not say I'm doing too much because I don't like this thing. I like tea. I'm drinking a warm tea right now. I like it. If I'm in a gathering of people who don't like tea, good for them. I like it. Embrace your differences. Embrace the things that you find attractive. The things you like, the things you gravitate towards. It's okay. You like that's what makes you you. Now let me share a personal experience with you before I say my last few points. So the first one is when I was in school, when I was in uni, I used to feel bad that my other schoolmates, they didn't have to work. Their parents got them. But I had to work. I had to work, go for modeling jobs, go for ushering jobs while in school. Then I used to feel bad that I had to go out to also. I still had to be able to fix some things for myself without asking my parents, without asking my wonderful uncle, God bless him, who was able to, contribute to the payment of my tuition. I didn't want to bother my uncle to help me with other things that I felt that it was a best thing for me was to just find something doing so that I could fix all those basic needs. At that time, I was not feeling bad with myself that, why do I have to always go to work? See, my mates are not even working. They have time to chill in school. They're enjoying school, And as well, in the middle of doing that, I also joined a lot of groups in church. I was in drama, I was in dance, I was in ushering in school as well. And I was in one other thing. I was very active as well in my department as well. So I started feeling bad that I was doing too much. You should just slow down, slow down. Don't do all these things. So there were two feelings. I felt I was doing too much for joining groups, for being active in school. And I felt like I didn't fit in because of how I had to also. Now, what did that do to me? It made me not see the beauty of my strength. Until one day, one of my very close friends, we were just talking. I said, Akorede, I really admire you. The way you do everything that you do, your work at school, you're still active and having fun in school as well. It's like, I'm really proud of you. I wish I can do what you can do. Guys, that day, I looked at her in awe. I was like, really? She said, yes. And that day I realized the gift of my strength. I realized the gift and the beauty in what I have. Though it might be a difficult place to be that my parents couldn't support me at that age and I had to strive and work myself, I saw the beauty in me being able to make that season of my life, a beautiful one still. Instead of me and wallowing in self-pity, I did something about it. And someone appreciated that strength. But I was feeling bad and feeling guilty about that strength. You see how we shoot ourselves in the foot? Those good traits that you have, that you are feeling like it's too much, you don't fit, is it okay enough and all of that? Someone out there is blown away by what you do. Someone out there is like, wow. Someone out there is in awe of how you do it and might never be able to do what you can do. But there you are, selling yourself short and feeling bad about your strength. That day was like a change, a shift for me. It was like a perspective that I didn't see it from. And I was like, oh, wow. I know this is a good trait that I have, but I didn't look at it this way. So that's what I'm saying. Stop feeling bad and feeling guilty about your strength and about your beautiful traits, those good innate traits that you have. Embrace the core of your being. So far, it's not something bad. So far, it's not something that is hurting someone out there. Never feel bad about your strength, about yourself, about who you are. Okay. So the second story I want to share with you. So during my TV presenting days, right, I discovered that I'm a very simple person. To my hairstyle, to my looks, in terms of my style, I pick the simple things, but still classy, elegant, and, sophisticated. I was in an environment, let me say it like that, okay? that started making me feel like that simplicity is not good enough. And what I'm about to say is not about anybody. It's about how I felt. It was all me. What I then started doing was that I started trying to fit in. Trying to fit in the sense nobody complained, guys. Instead, when I walk into the room, like, wow, Akorede, you look so good. Where did you get your clothes from? But I was feeling like, because of how the environment I am is, I was feeling bad that my simplicity is too simple. Like, can I just try? And every time I tried, I didn't like it. And I still go back to what I like, which is me dressing simple. Because I was feeling guilty and feeling bad about it, I stopped enjoying myself. And then I realized that, why can't I just love me for who I am regardless of where I am? Do you feel me? Why can't we just love ourselves the way we are, our strengths, the beauty in us, the core of our beings, regardless of where we are, right? So this is me just saying, stop feeling bad or feeling guilty about the beautiful traits that you have. Maybe because you're in an environment that might feel like it's too much, or because you're in your environment that you feel like you need to fit in, or because you're in an environment that feels like it's not enough. Let's stop doing that to ourselves. Now, I embrace my simplicity. Now, I embrace my strength and my tenacity. I embrace the beauty that is me. And guess what? God himself designed me the way I am. And imagine I'm in an environment that everybody wants to hate on someone. And I'm like, I don't want to hate on them. I don't want to hate on this person because I don't have hate in me. And imagine me feeling bad because I don't fit into that environment. It does not make sense. So many years of God working in me, and then I will start feeling bad because I don't fit into a place after God has done those wonderful works in me. It's like a tree that is ashamed of its fruits. After all that tree had gone through, from being a seed to growing into a full-blown tree and now birthing fruits. Imagine it's an orange tree that has birthed a beautiful orange fruit that is so juicy and sweet that the world around it is enjoying the beauty of it. And the tree is now feeling bad that is bearing fruit. Good fruits, to be specific. That is exactly what you're doing to yourself. Stop trying too hard. Stop stressing yourself. No one is trying to change for you. So why are you trying to change for somebody else? Why are you carrying a burden for what you don't even know? Stop feeling bad about yourself. Anything that involves you feeling bad about yourself, take your hands off it. Enough is enough. Alright guys, so basically that's all I have to share with you. I almost finished my tea actually. That's it guys. If you enjoyed this video, kindly share it. Leave me a comment down below. Have you experienced this? Do you experience this? Was this valuable enough for you? Are you that person that you feel guilty about your good traits? Tell me in the comment section, was this helpful for you? And also, do you have any other words for people who might feel guilty about their good traits, about their beautiful traits? Kindly drop in the comment section as well. It was such a beautiful moment sharing with you guys. I really enjoyed sharing with you guys, and I hope you found this useful in one way or the other. Okay, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one. Make peace at all times, spread love, and be you. That's very